hand attempting to repair this shingle that was identified during the adjustment on Bell Road. So this tab, I'm going to go ahead and start removing the shingles above it. They're a little bit brittle and they're pretty latched on here. Just take some caution. Try to hand unseal these shingles. Well, this one is falling apart due to its age and brittleness. So we can at least get it. Well, this shingle will now need to be replaced as well, but let's see if we can at least get the rest of these off. See right here, the glue strip and the nailing strip is just ripping and connected, and I'm hand unsealing this. I'm not using any force or any tools. You can see this shingle right here. The glue strip is so adhered that it ripped right off. We're likely gonna have that problem.
You don't need that one.
Oh, I don't need that one. Oh, the shingle 3 tab on this one ends right here, so we don't need to go further than that. All right, and then we need to take that one. So we have 2 damaged shingles right now. Let's see if we can carefully unseal this one. See that this shingle is so pressed onto this shingle that when I'm trying to unseal it, that it's lifting off the other shingle. You can see that. You see it pull in right here?
You can see it rip from the nail hole too right there.
So we're gonna try to see if we can get it unsealed. Okay. So now this shingle, you can see right here, got pulled through the nail hole because the sealant strip here was lifting that shingle up. The reason I had to remove this shingle right here was in order to get to this nail right here, and then eventually to the nail above it right here that's holding this shingle in place.
And the glue strip's been torn away as well.
Yeah, now this glue strip has been torn away, not to a position that could be reused. As you can see here, literally the shingle has detached from right here. You can see that right there. That's the shingle right here from the other stick. The glue strip now is here, part of that. So that's going to require this shingle to be replaced because it will never seal back. It's going to require this shingle to be replaced, which will have a domino effect elsewhere. But regardless, we'll continue with the attempt to complete this repair. This shingle, you know, if we use the crowbar, it's going to cause damage, so we'll have to try to unhand seal it as well. Be a little bit more careful not to cause any unnecessary damage. Again, remember, this is the shingle we're trying to replace, which overlaps on these 2, and that is the situation. All right, that one broke the seal for us. Well, this is the wind damaged one, so obviously the seal broke a lot easier. Now let's see here above it. I'm gonna try to get these nails out. You see the nails coming through the shingle. There's no way to come in here and get the nail out. You have to come from underneath. Alright, that one came out a little bit better. As you can see here, the shingle already delaminated above. Same thing, this is the one that broke that glue strip right here. That's the remnants of the shingle being attached. All right, slide over to our next nail here. broke through, but that's okay. This is a shingle we're replacing anyway. And as you can see here, this is already tore up, and I don't want to bend the shingle at all, but it's already, anyway, the shingle can't be reused. It's got the remnants of this whole thing. The glue strip basically is attaching to it. All right, so now we got the first nails out, but you can see the shingle is still attached. It's attached here, right? So I can't, you know, with pulling it out. So now I have to get this area here loosened up to get to the nail that's still holding this in place. I gotta do it with my hands, otherwise crowbar. Okay, so you can see here again the same thing that's happening. The delamination of that shingle, the glue strip is doing what it's intended to do, which is stay sealed. It's sealed to that shingle beneath it, so it's removing components of that shingle, which is going to not allow it to seal again. Shingles are not meant to seal and reseal. The original glue strip is meant to seal the original time. The concern right here is I can already see that this glue strip may cause a rip, so I'm going to attempt to come in from the other side, because this shingle has a nail right in here still. So let me see if I can come from this side. Now it's the same thing. This one is really glued on. Again, seeing the same impact here. Yeah, you can just see this shingle right here. The glue strip right here, you see that? It's just literally connected to it. Yeah, this side ripped as expected. This is shingles ripped here in the middle. Okay, that shingle is not separating. Crowbar's not my friend here. Okay, so you can see this thing just delaminated this whole thing from side to side. This is the shingle we're trying to remove, but now this shingle here to the right is damaged. It's going to have a similar effect, but at least now we could get that nail's loosened up. There's the other nail we need to get out, and again stripped right through. Sorry, this is a shingle here we're trying to get out. Still one more nail. That nail's still there. It's not working our way. Still, yeah, it's not coming out. All right, so as a result of removing that shingle, this shingle ripped and tore. Right here is where the damage occurred. I don't want to bend it more than it needs to. Right here you see that whole shingle came apart. That's on this one. I also have nails here. If you can see right here, I have these nails that didn't come out. Now I can take it out. Well, now I have a hole in my underlayment anywhere there was a nail. Right here, if you could take a look at this, right here,